Low libido is probably the most common hormonal symptom that women complain to me about. It seems to affect every single one of us at some point in our life. And yes, it's absolutely associated with imbalanced hormones and a deficiency in our estrogen and even our testosterone. But there's so much more going on than just imbalanced hormones. Our creative sexual center, where our reproductive organs are based, is very much what we call our power center. Okay, and this power center needs to be charged. And the way that we charge this power center is by being really grounded in our body, to being really accepting of our body and how we look, how we feel, how we're living our life. But also it's about giving back in and putting into that creative power center. And what I mean by that is making sure you're energized and making sure you have adequate self-care in your life. So what do I mean by self-care? Self-care is things that make you feel good. Self-care is taking time out for you and doing your hobbies, doing things that you love, things that excite you, and things that really just fuel your soul and make you feel passionate and purposeful about life. The problem is, too many of us are so busy in our jobs, in our roles as mums, in our relationship, and we're giving all our power away. We're meeting everyone else's needs before we're even considering doing some great personal self-care stuff for ourselves. And so this creative sexual center gets completely depleted, and we end up resentful for one, but we end up uncomfortable in our body. And so the last thing that we want is our partner trying to touch us and grab us and take more energy from us, because we're completely spent already. We've given all our energy out to tasks that don't really light us up, tasks that feel like chores. They feel like mundane day-to-day routines, whether it be doing housework, whether it be doing a job that is lifeless to us, that we don't really like. We're only there for security in order to pay the bills. You can see you're giving all this beautiful, powerful sexual energy away to tasks that do not excite us, and it just simply depletes it. So what's the answer? The answer is coming back to your body. It's working on our self-love and our self-worth enough that you can put you first and start to really feel safe and comfortable in putting yourself first and meeting your needs first, and rather than putting everyone else before us. And we're so guilty of doing that as mums, right? Because we have these little defenseless babies who actually rely on us all day, every day. And so for that period in time, we need to really prioritize their needs over ours. But if we stay in that routine of never filling our cup and our self-care regime back up with things that we love, things that we're choosing, not even because we need them, but because we're choosing them, because they excite us. Now, this could be catching up with girlfriends for a wine. This could be going to get your nails done. This could be meditating. This could be going for exercise or spending some time at the gym alone without kids in tow. It doesn't matter what your self-care is, but we have to do things that excite you, that light you up, that you enjoy, or you are going to have absolutely nothing left in your creative sexual center. We need to be connected with our feminine so that we can feel soft and beautiful and sexual, because again, as if you're going to want to be intimate with your partner if you don't even feel great about yourself. So this self-care regime needs to be a great balance of things that make us feel really good about ourselves. It needs to make us feel sexy and happy and energized and vibrant, but it really needs to be about passion and fun. So if you are not doing these things, no wonder you have no libido. No wonder the last thing that you can think about doing at night is getting down and jiggy with it with your partner, when you've spent your entire day dragging the chain, so to speak, because you're adrenally exhausted, because you're running around after everyone else, you're depleted, you're worn out. It starts with learning the art of self-care. And I teach this process in the 7-step hormone healing system. It's about giving back to you. It's about breaking down all those social constructs, all those limiting beliefs that you have that say, I'm not worthy of putting me first. I have to give it to everyone else first. I have to be the perfect wife. I have to be the perfect mother. I have to be the perfect employee. I have to be the perfect best friend. And so we're giving to everyone else first, and then there's nothing left for you. Well, we need to change that around. There is nothing selfish about self-care, and there's nothing selfish about you looking after you and doing whatever it takes for you to feel well and you be healthy. Because you know what? When you are simply a shell of yourself and you're miserable and you're unhappy and you're cranky, then you're no good to anyone else either. You're no good to anyone when you're sick and you're miserable and unwell. So this is one of the most important things that you will learn, learning to put you first, learning to nourish you. And I guarantee you, you're going to enjoy having a libido back. Your partner's going to enjoy it. You're going to create more connection, more depth to your relationship by feeling great, being intimate. Because intimacy isn't just about sex. It's about into me you see, okay? It's about really connecting at that deep soulful level where your souls are entwined and you're doing life together from a place of joy and excitement, and you're connecting intellectually and emotionally and sexually. It is such a beautiful place for you to have in your relationship. So don't go through life thinking, oh well, I couldn't care less, I don't have a libido, I haven't got time for anyway. If you find yourself in that resentful stage of stuff him, you're missing out too. It's not just about him missing out. It's you missing out too, because you are so depleted and so disconnected from your sexual organs, your feminine creativity, and life can be 1,000 times better. When we're connected to this creative sexual energy, we also manifest so much better. We can create whatever we desire in our life. So check out the 7-step hormone healing system, and I will teach you all the tricks, all the tools, everything you need to learn to reconnect with your creative sexual center, to reconnect and get that libido happening again once and for all.